We're back.
We're back
with a brand new episode of Marking Out. Who are you?
I am the most interesting man in the world, Tevyn Wilkins.
I didn't want him to.
And you are the big guy, the Godfather, the Big Don, the debonair extraordinaire, Jordan McClain.
Oh yeah, I tried. Together, we are the Marking Out Boys, and this is a new episode. Finally, a new episode of Marking Out. Ladies and gentlemen, first of all, it feels great to be back. Thank y'all for rocking with us as long as you have been, waiting on us to come back. We here now.
We here, baby.
We in there like swimwear now.
Baby!
We tight.
We tighter than tight.
And we are back to talk about After Hours at the Gypsy Joe Arena. Your boys were blessed enough to be asked to be host of that show this past Friday. Shout out to Keith Courageous and the Lost Souls for asking us to come in and do that. It was a fantastic night. I had a lot of fun. My voice still ain't.
I mean, let's just give him a little bit, man. Like,
give him a little bit of what?
I got it. So, to give y'all a little backstory on that, he was set to host with Saint Nick. And then, due to me having to shoot job and all of that, I decided to say, you know what? I'm going to come down, support the big guy and everything.
That's what you had said.
That's what I said. Now, what I did was join in as a trio. The Marking Out Boys, Saint Nick, hosting the After Hours at the Gypsy Joe Arena. And not only did we host, you, sir, had to dabble in the little ring announcing action.
What I did?
You had a little dabble in the ring announcing action. And not only that, you had a little in-ring action.
Oh, that little thing.
Just
what happened? Ryan, how your back feel, play?
How your back feel?
You
got back problems?
You got back problems? How your back feel?
Ooh, Tempur-Pedic, baby.
Tempur-Pedic, Sealy Posturepedic. Anyway, we're gonna get off into this show, man. First match on the card: Chance Riser, the Millennial, versus the best Austin Wright. This is the first time I've ever seen Chance Riser wrestle, period.
Yeah.
Live or otherwise. What do you think about this match?
This match was a great way to start off the show. Got the crowd hyped, got the crowd super, super hot, warmed up and ready for what's in store for the rest of that night.
I want to see more Chance Riser.
I definitely want to see more Chance Riser, man.
I loved his gimmick. I love what he brought to the table with that.
I love him, man.
With that $19. He
said it was like $3,600 sweater, and then he told me personally.
That shirt wasn't no $3,600.
Well,
I seen that sweater down to the thrift store.
Well, hey, you know what? He told me that little Starbucks cup cost like $36.
He lied again. That wasn't even no Starbucks cup. That was a stupid cup.
That's what it was.
It wasn't Starbucks. It was stupid.
That's what it was?
Yeah, dude. Stupid.
So it's just no
star near no buck. It was a stupid.
At least we know now.
And we all know about Austin, man.
Austin's the best.
I love Austin.
He's the best.
Really?
Well, that's what he is. He's the best.
That's a stupid pun. Shut up, Tevyn.
What? It's facts.
It's what?
Facts.
I'm gonna put it across there. What is it?
Facts.
That was a really fun match. It was a great opening match, though.
What's he ripping now?
moving on to the second match, we had Team TKO, Sean and Mr. Locke, taking on Keith Courageous and Keith Courageous' partner.
He doesn't want to say it because he's still kind of in it. Ryan Piles is who he's talking about. Somebody who... You okay?
God. That name. Ugh.
What, Ryan Piles?
God. God.
So you can't say Ryan Piles.
God.
All right, fine. Those two went up against Team Knockout, okay? What did you think of this match?
Are you trying to be cute?
I wasn't trying. I wasn't trying.
You trying to be funny, girl?
I tell you what I thought.
I thought it was actually a great... Just stopping all the shenanigans. I actually did think it was a good match. It's always great to see some EWA faithfuls in a match. And unfortunately, this was Sean's last match for a while. So I felt very honored that I got to be the ring announcer for this match, and I got to sit there and see it live, with it being his final match for a while. What did you think about it?
This match was amazing. I mean, that was something you can't teach this, man. This was something that
Can't teach.
you're absolutely right.
We don't talk about that.
Nah, we don't. But you know what? Here's the thing. What I loved about the match was the fans were involved the entire way through. And they supported Team Knockout. They supported Andy. They supported Sean. And, you know, given the result from what it was, they still gave Team Knockout that standing ovation and the appreciation that they deserve.
But he won. Ugh.
It happened. But I like to think that...
Something else happened, too.
Yes, but I also like to think that person who looks a little similar to you got that last laugh.
Who? Oh.
That
The person that was that did the thing.
That thing.
That was real interesting, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. It was.
I don't know where they found that doppelganger from. Doppelganger. Moving on, we got the third match. The Wild Wolves, no longer the Young Wolves. The Wild Wolves with the Sharp Dressed Man Lawrence taking on the Akudo Death Society with Sean Campbell at ringside for them. Before you get into it, I personally love the Akudo Death Society.
Awesome guys.
They're one of my favorite tag teams in this area. And it has been that way all this year. Anybody, if you remember, January, the end of January, we went to a New South show. And I want to say that was the first time that they tag teamed, or at least that was the first time that I seen them team up. And I will talk about it till the day I die. That match is probably my top indie match that I've ever seen. Because that match, thanks in part to those two, to Chris Crunk and Donnie Primetime, I completely forgot that I was somewhere. I literally got lost in the match. So lost that when the match ended and everyone went up and started going crazy and cheering, that's what brought me back to reality that, oh, I'm at a wrestling show.
Right.
I'm watching wrestlers. Like, I'm not. But for the first time in I don't know how long, I felt like a kid again watching wrestling. So that's what solidified them as one of my favorite tag teams, and they still of the shows that we've been to this year, I still have not seen a match that outdid that one as far as my emotions. So seeing them at After Hours at the Gypsy Joe Arena, that was a plus for me. You know I love the Wild Wolves. I love those guys.
Love those guys.
But yeah, I'm through. What did you think?
You know, I love the Akudo Death Society as well. Huge fan of those guys. I've been a huge fan of Donnie Primetime, really since I even heard his name. And so, you know, given the fact that I've seen him, you know, take on Charles Anders at Rocket City, you know, I've seen him take on many other names.
That might have been the first time we've seen him live.
I believe so, yeah. And so ever since then, I told Jordan, I was like, yo, I'm hooked on this guy. And then Chris Kronk was another one. You know, didn't see very much of him, but when he did team up with Donnie Primetime, he was also a treat to watch. I love his style of wrestling. And the Wild Wolves, I believe I've seen them when our very first time we went to SWF. Shout out to SWF, by the way. Yeah. I think that was probably our first time seeing them, mm-hmm. And then even then I was like, yo, these guys can go. So seeing, oh man.
I'm so proud of them.
Now the Wild Wolves, and of course, you know, Sharp Dress Man Lawrence. I love.
Hi, Lawrence.
What's up, Lawrence? I love Lawrence's mic skills. I told him that personally, and he, you know, that's somebody you don't have to put him in the ring. It's just anywhere you put him at, he always has a presence, and that's what I love about Lawrence.
He's gonna absolutely deliver, and this match delivered. Definitely. For me personally. This was a good one. The Pitbull, Brett Eisen, Nick Tramer, and the SWF Openweight Champion, LBK.
God.
Oh my God.
Yes.
And I say, oh my God, for only Brett Eisen.
Yeah.
Because was this your first time seeing him live?
This is my second time.
This was my first time. Oh my God.
Scary guy.
Scary. Man, his chop game.
Listen, he chopped LBK so hard his chest was in his ass.
I thought his heart had came out his ass.
I mean, look, his nipples went flying. His heart is in his ass. His chest got caved in.
Oh my God!
You could play tic-tac-toe on his chest because his chest was that red.
Girl. And we all know Nick Tramer. Y'all know we love Nick Tramer. We think the world of Nick Tramer. But this match overall, it was a really hard hitting match, and it was really, really good, and it made me want to see more of Brett Eisen. Like, I knew I wanted to see him, and I'm so thankful that I did see him, but now I have to see more, because that dude, me personally looking at him, I saw megastar written over him.
You want to know what just popped into my head?
I'm scared.
Him versus Brax.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Shout out to Brax. We ain't seen you in a long time, bud.
Don't kill me.
But Brett, you know who else I want to see? Ooh. It's probably done happened. Ooh. But who else I want to see? Brett Eisen versus Jeremy Flint.
Oh.
In a chop contest.
Oh gosh.
I tell you what we do. Even this is how we gonna do it. Somebody out there because a lot of promoters watch us. We thank y'all for watching us. We want y'all to follow us on social media. All that information is down in the description. Somebody out there should book Brett Eisen versus Jeremy Flint in a chop contest with Ryan Piles being the chop dummy.
Yeah.
I'm a genius.
What he said.
That's what I want to happen. What do you think about the match overall?
Oh gosh, the match itself was amazing. Hard hitting. Absolutely hard hitting. But I have to say this. See Nick?
He think he's slick.
He definitely got what he deserved. You don't stick your nose in other people's business. Especially with, Brett Eisen.
Especially not with no pit bull. See, you know better. Not with no pit bull being involved.
You know.
Now this next match, another triple threat match, featuring 3 more of my favorite. This whole card had a lot of my favorite people.
A lot of action.
This match was Colton Cage versus Carrie Awful versus Cabana Man Dan. What'd you think about this match?
It's always a treat to see Carrie Awful anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Carrie Awful. Colton Cage is another one. Rising star. Cabana
He's
Man
really
Dan.
good.
Cabana Man Dan is a legend in the business.
We love Cabana Man Dan.
This match, simply put, wrestling. That was wrestling.
It was really good. Carrie has this spot that he does where he snaps his opponent's fingers, and I cannot watch that. Anytime he does it, I can't watch it. And he done it in this match. I want to say he done it a lot in this match.
I think he even bit somebody's finger.
That's crazy.
Well, it's Carrie Awful. He's
Carrie's
the
wonderful.
He's
and
the gargoyle.
Cabana Man Dan is wonderful. And we think the world of Colton.
Absolutely.
Colton Cage is right there.
He's a rising star.
He's right there. I don't know what it is, but once that one thing for him snaps into place, that dude is getting shot to the freaking moon.
Absolutely.
He's right there. There's just something missing. Now, this next match, I don't even know if that's what we want to call it. Uncle Biff versus Matt Gilbert.
This had to have been what I like to call a Tullahoma street fight.
I hate that face you just made. Anyway, listen, I'm tired. I'm still tired from this match. We had Legos and they broke the barricade wall in SWF. Can we talk about Matt in this dress and this wig?
Yes. That was unexpected.
He came from the back and I still ain't know who he was. He spoke to me and everything. And I didn't know who the hell he was. Contrary to popular belief, I wasn't looking.
I was.
You nasty.
Well.
But from the very start of this match, pure freaking craziness. They spent like 10 minutes outside of the ring. Just messing each other up outside of the ring.
I would like to think it was the majority of that match was outside of the ring.
Outside of the ring. Pile drivers onto the apron.
The sentines onto the
to that wood ass barricade.
Oh, gosh.
Then them Legos get involved. What's wrong with y'all?
It's Uncle Biff.
But still.
And it's Matt Gilbert.
That was you know what that was? That was a hashtag certified mess.
That part.
That's what that was. That was a certified freaking mess. It was good. And the parts that I could watch, I watched.
Right.
But hey, oh my God, what'd you think?
Something tells me we're gonna see this again.
I don't want to see this again.
Given the circumstances,
I'm scared.
Matt did come out the winner, but Uncle Biff was left standing.
I mean,
then you had Sean Campbell, you had Mama Hannah.
Sean Campbell bit me.
Yeah,
I want to say after this match.
Yes, he did.
He bit me on my shoulder.
He did.
I had to go get a shot.
I mean, he is from the psych ward.
But that don't mean he had to bite me. I didn't even remember I did nothing to him. I like Sean. He got involved in this match too. Y'all gonna see it in the highlights. He bit. I just happened to remember. Think about my shoulder. He bit me. He bit my shoulder meat.
You still got that mark?
No.
Bite mark?
No, it ain't there no more.
Oh.
But he bit my shoulder meat. Sean, why you do that?
Yeah.
But anyway, that match was insane, and I thought I knew it was gonna be crazy, but damn,
wasn't expecting that in the slightest.
At all,
man.
Going forward, this next match, pop of the night. throughout this whole match.
Man.
The whole match from the start to the finish was one long freaking pop. It was for the SWF Heavyweight Championship. The champion DJ Art took on Luther X, our boy, the Mad Militant, the Super Soldier. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to do it now.
I didn't stop you.
You was looking like you was gonna say something.
I was into it.
What'd you think about this match?
I tell you what, man. Luther X. I say this all the time. Future world champion, and look what happened. Look what happened, Lord.
He's so deserving.
Look what happened, Lord.
He really, and we're not just saying, we don't just say these things because, you know, some of these guys are our friends and whatnot. When I say Luther X is so freaking deserving, I say that because that dude busts his behind day in and day out in this business. He really does what he's supposed to do. He does it the right way. He goes to every single seminar he possibly can. Anytime he's in a match, he's going to put in maximum effort. It don't matter if we have literally seen him wrestling in front of like 30 people, and he's put on a show like he was wrestling in front of 3 million people. Like he was going to be on the WWE network and all of them people was going to watch him. He goes out there and puts on main event caliber matches every single time. And that's not, understand, we're not taking anything away from anybody because DJ was great too. DJ, I haven't seen a lot of DJ, but DJ is super charismatic.
And you know, that's what makes this match so insane. And you know, it's one of those matches like you look back on and it's like, this gives me great memories.
I think this might have been the match
I
of the
can go
night.
back and definitely say I can watch this again.
Yeah. No, I could watch that match over and over. Not and because it was a fantastic match, but then
and only then, Luther X had backup.
Who he had with him?
He had that lady from Beat-A-Ho, New York.
I thought it was Slap-A-Ho, New York.
Well, no, it was Beat-A-Ho, New York the last time I checked. Trust me, I did my Googles.
Oh. Who?
It was Beat-A-Ho, New York.
She from Beat-A-Ho, New York.
Uh-huh, that's right.
She is the goddess of destruction.
She is the goddess of destruction. She is the queen, super savage Saiyan God. And I'm talking about Ruthless Lala. Uh-huh. And
she just decided that she was going into... Well, she didn't decide, okay? See, what had happened was, okay, DJ and that redhead boy, I don't know his name. He's good, too.
Uh-huh.
I don't know his name, but he's really good. He's charismatic.
Not only did DJ had him, he also had C. Nick.
We talking about Ruthless Lala.
That's right.
How she just came up, my left stroke just went viral. And I mean, she handled business.
She did.
She handled business.
As always.
She was the perfect foil to DJ. Of course she was, because Luther won. Luther's the champ now. Again. What's this? 3-time?
3-time, yeah.
3-time? 4-time?
Something like that.
Something like that. 3 or 4 times as the SWF Heavyweight Champion. This match was so damn good.
And congratulations to Luther X.
Congratulations one more time, friend.
Well deserved.
We love you.
Love you.
And we think the world of you, and we think that you deserve all the nice things. And big shout out to DJ. I want to see more of DJ. He was so charismatic.
I love DJ Art, man.
His in-ring charisma is crazy. He knew just how to work that freaking crowd, and he knew in every moment what would get the crowd on their feet.
He was the perfect villain to Luther X's, perfect, hero.
I've heard a lot of people say bad things about DJ for one reason or another. I've heard a lot of people say bad things about Luther too, but these two work well together.
They do.
And I know Luther. Speaking of we ain't trying to harp just because he our homie. But Luther is actually going to be a part of, what is it, the Futures Tournament.
That's right.
This weekend for the Scenic City Invitational. Freaking huge.
Working his butt off, and look what he's doing.
That's what happens, man. If you are a talent out there, seriously, a wrestler, manager, whatever you are, look at Luther X and the way he has conducted himself less than a year, or maybe it's like right at a year now.
Right. Exactly.
In this business. Like, we were literally there for his first match. We were there knowing who this guy was when he started. And to see where he is now, and as far as he's come, like, it's so crazy to think about it. It's crazy. But seriously, if you are in this business, want to be a part of this business, look to him as your blueprint, because he has done it right. He trained his behind off, and he goes to the seminars, and he shakes the hands that he needs to shake, and when he gets in the ring, he puts in 110%. This match was no different. Every single match that we've seen him in, he puts in 110% to get himself, his opponent over. I'm not trying to harp, but I mean, credit where credit is due.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? You got to give credit where it's due. The main event of the night. The Gym Nasty Boys versus our boys, the Lost Souls. What'd you think about this?
Anytime you have the Lost Souls on your card, definitely got to be there to watch. And then anytime you have the Gym Nasty Boys on your card, definitely got to be there to watch. But anytime you have both teams on the card and they're facing each other, and the main event, definitely you got to be there and watch it live.
This match was main event all the way. It deserves
this
to
is
be the main
one
event.
hell of a treat. That's exactly what this was for us.
The Gym Nasty Boys are hella entertaining.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm trying to think of a tag team that, like, I want to see them on TV somewhere.
Yeah.
That's how entertained I am by them. Because, I mean, obviously I knew who they were before they came to this show.
Absolutely.
But to see them live, especially at an adult show where you can just cut loose a little bit and say what you want to say, it's a whole different feeling. And, of course, the Lost Souls, we've seen them probably 100 times now.
I mean, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of times.
And it doesn't get any worse. They only get better. which
Every
is
time.
the funniest thing about them. Shout out to Silver, that double choke slam.
Oh my goodness,
That was-
Silver. I want to see more of you, ma'am.
Shout out to you, ma'am, for that double choke
I
slam.
want to see more of you.
So what? So you love this match?
I loved every bit of this match.
Absolutely.
I was not disappointed in the slightest.
Nope. This match and them thumbtacks.
My gosh. Listen, I was not expecting the thumbtacks.
Chaos.
You's
a mad man.
You're
Mad man.
what he said.
You
You the man.
You loco, homie.
You the man.
You. Okay. That's how that show went.
Yes.
Amazing show from top to bottom. What was your match of the night?
My match of the night was Luther X and DJ Hart. But if I could just chime in and throw another one in there, it was the main event too.
I would say my match of the night is DJ Art versus Luther X. But if we're going to give honorable mention and a second one, I'm going to go with that street fight between Uncle Biff and Matt Gilbert. That match was crazy. But, you know, seeing Luther do what he does, getting to watch DJ in that element, the way that crowd ate both of them up, it was, man, that was a freaking sight to behold.
Absolutely, man.
That was a sight to behold. We had fun. We hope y'all had fun with this new episode of Marking Out. Be sure to follow your boys everywhere. That's Tevyn. I'm Jordan.
We out.
We love y'all.
Peace.
And we have.